So how could hitting chip shots from a bunker help your chipping game? Well, today I've got two great reasons. You won't want to miss it. Next on Winning Golf.
Winning golf, that's what we play.
This one's got a chance. Nails it.
Short game each and every day.
$1,000.
Green again, that's where the action all begins. 'Cause with winning golf, everybody wins. That's right, everybody wins.
Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP. SAP is the cloud company, powered by SAP HANA.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Winning Golf, the show where everybody wins. And today on Winning Golf, I am thrilled to welcome a very talented group of contestants onto the show. And fellas, today we've got great weather, a first-class venue here at Applecross Country Club, and a lot of excitement ahead of us. In fact, today, you guys will have the opportunity to win a lot of amazing prizes, hopefully some cash, and maybe even a brand new Infiniti Q50. How's that package sound, guys?
Sounds fantastic.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I thought we'd start our day with a fun putting contest, and Frank O'Donnell has been selected for this contest. So Frank, here's the deal. We have placed a circle around the cup today, a nice little ring with a 3-foot radius. I'm going to give you 3 putts from 40 feet. If you can leave one of those putts inside the ring, Frank, you're going to win an amazing prize. How about 2 rounds of golf, green fees and cart fees right here at Applecross Country Club? Sound awesome?
It sounds great.
Let's go win some golf.
All right.
Okay, Frank O'Donnell is ready to putt. He will have 3 chances from 40 feet to leave his ball inside the ring. This is for 2 rounds of golf to Applecross Country Club, and this looks good. Will it get to the ring? If it does, he's won the golf. Oh, just a little bit shy. Well, he's got 2 more attempts. Here comes the second one. And this one's on the high side. This one looks better. I think this is going to get to the ring. This could even get to the hole. He's got a chance. Oh, my goodness. And Frank O'Donnell has won the golf at Applecross Country Club. Our putting prize challenge winner is Frank O'Donnell, guys. Frank, congratulations. A great putt from 40 feet, and now you'll be playing some golf at Applecross Country Club. I hope you had a fun time.
Oh, it was great. Can't wait to play.
You got it. Well, that was a very exciting way to start our show, and coming up, these guys are going to compete for some awesome Flyers hockey tickets. But first, let's take a tour around today's host facility and the only Nicklaus design course in our area, the beautiful and scenic Applecross Country Club. Applecross Country Club, located in beautiful Chester County, is well known for providing its members and guests with an amazing experience. Besides the gorgeous golf course, an Applecross member can enjoy the new state-of-the-art instructional facility, as well as the spectacular 19th hole practice area. In addition, there are countless opportunities for recreational and social pursuits, including an indoor pool, an Olympic-sized outdoor pool, a kids' splash zone, tennis courts, 6 miles of walking trails, indoor and patio dining, and to top it off, a state-of-the-art all-season sports pavilion featuring a 10,000 square foot cardio and weight training center. Applecross is truly a first-class facility.
The Nicklaus design team did a great job of not only using the topography and the local surroundings to sort of weave the golf course in and out of the homes, but also it's got a really nice natural feel to it. It's great for all skill levels. There are hard holes, there are easy holes, and depending on the set of tees that you choose, you can really kind of customize that experience to what you're looking for. Whether you want just a nice enjoyable day on the golf course, or if you really want to test yourself and see what you can do, there's a good option out there for everybody.
The golf course, which opened in July 2010, is always in mint condition and certainly is a true test of golf. Lead designer Michael Nicklaus, the youngest son of Jack, enhanced the great architectural heritage of the Nicklaus name with this gem. The layout is unlike any other in the area, offering classic Nicklaus challenges.
The conditions have been wonderful this year, whether it's the bridges or the wonderful tree lines. It really makes it easy for anyone to come out and play this golf course.
The layout is unlike any other in the area, offering classic Nicklaus challenges. The golf course blends into a landscape that reveals breathtaking views of sparkling lakes and rolling countryside. Wetlands and water features grace the surroundings on 14 of the 18 holes. The golf course features 4 sets of tees, plays to a par 72, and can be played anywhere from 5,200 to 7,000 yards. The Nicklaus arrival at Applecross also kicked off an inviting multi-club membership program offering championship golf by Nicklaus, Palmer, Player, and Jones. For example, a membership at Applecross Country Club also provides you with full privileges to Tallamore Country Club located in Ambler, Pennsylvania. In addition, Applecross members have access to the 36-hole Tallamore Golf Resort as well as the Mid-South Club, both located in Pinehurst, North Carolina. Members in the Tallamore Family Network have 100% reciprocity with each club based on their category of membership selected. One thing is for sure, world-class golf and club facilities grace each of the properties that are part of the Tallamore family of clubs. Membership options include social, casual, and full golf, as well as junior, intermediate, super senior, and Club 2 memberships. If you would like to learn more about this unique multi-club membership and possibly join the Tallamore family, please call 484-692-1010 or check out the web at applecrosscc.com.
Get ready for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. Winning golf where everybody wins. Now let's meet our players. Joe Gerngross, Chris Tenari, Frank O'Donnell, Brian O'Kane, Eric Vogley, Chris Geiger, Mike O'Donnell, Brian Osifat. First up for our players is the SAP Cloud Challenge. SAP is the cloud company powered by SAP HANA.
My friends at SAP have a saying, and here it is: simplify everything so your customers can do anything. The SAP Cloud simplifies things for their customers, keeping it simple is the goal. Now, I believe that simple approach also works very well in the game of golf, especially when it comes to my instruction. So for today's SAP Cloud Challenge, there are 3 simple parts. Part number 1, I'm going to show you what to do with a buried bunker lie. Part number 2, Joe Gerngross is going to put my tip into action. And part number 3, all of you will get to hit this shot and at the same time compete for an unbelievable prize. How about 2 tickets to a Flyers game in a suite courtesy of SAP? Sound great? Yeah. Let's talk about this nasty lie. Now, fellas, it doesn't look good right here, but with the right setup and the right swing motion, we can get out of this shot, okay? First thing I want you to do is make sure that you close your club face. So we want to close the club face and then apply your grip. Unlike all other bunker shots, you're opening it. Here we're closing it. That eliminates the bounce. Number 2, I want you to play the ball in the center of your stance. Number 3, I want your body weight, about 75% of your body weight on your front leg, and it stays there the entire shot. Now here's the swing motion, and very important. With my weight forward, I'm going to feel like I'm lifting this club up with my hands and my arms. It's a very vertical takeaway. Then I'm going to come down sharply into the sand. If I can hit about an inch behind the golf ball, it will pop out with lots of topspin. So you want to add that into your formula where you want to land it. Again, you won't have much of a follow through, so you almost feel like your club's sticking in the sand because you're coming down that sharp. You're chopping into the sand. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah. Awesome. Joe Gerngross, could you put this tip in action for us?
I'm going to give it a try.
Come on in here, Joe.
All right.
Nice applause for Joe.
Hey,
All right, Joe, so let's get into a setup. First thing I want you to do is slightly close your club face and then apply your grip. You always close it and then grip it. Excellent. Let's play the ball in the center. Good. Then I want you to feel like most of your weight's on your front leg.
Right.
Now the motion from here is you're not going to shift your weight. You'll leave it there. You're going to feel like you're going to pick it up and stab that club head right into the sand about an inch behind the ball.
You got it.
All right? With some force, the ball will pop out and roll. I'm going to step out with this wonderful group of guys. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at this shot, guys. Boy, that is a sensational shot out of a very tough lie. You're below the cup with an uphill putt. And Joe Gerngross, that was an awesome shot. I hope you enjoyed the tip.
Lesson. I loved it.
Perfect. You're quite welcome. Well, guys, are you ready for the SAP Cloud Challenge? Let's do it.
Our SAP Cloud Challenge features a very challenging shot, the dreaded buried bunker lie from 25 yards away. Chris Tenari gets out of the sand well.
It's getting to the crest. If it does, it'll go down towards the cup, and here it comes. And what a touch by Chris Tenari.
Brian Osifat eyes the tickets with this ball to about 9 feet.
That reaches the crest, should come back towards the hole. And that is a sensational shot by Brian Osifat.
But the shot of the round belongs to Joe Gerngross. At 6 feet, he takes the prize.
From left to right, And boy, oh boy, it doesn't get any better than that. It's got a chance. Wow. What a shot by Joe Gerngross from a buried lie. Well, guys, our SAP Cloud Challenge winner is Joe Gerngross. Good shot, Joe. Joe, congratulations. That was an amazing shot from a nasty lie. You left it about 6 feet from the hole. I hope you enjoyed yourself and learned a little bit.
Great instruction.
Thank you, my friend. Well, as you know, you're heading to a Flyers game in a suite, but my question to you right now is this. Would you be interested in adding some cash to those Flyers tickets?
Maybe I might want to think about that. Yeah, I think I would, actually.
Joe, that was well thought out, and you may have that opportunity when Winning Golf returns.
Better isn't about clinging to the past. It's not about pretending to be the future. Better is questioning. Better is challenging. If you think you're good enough at golf, you're probably right. But if you're crazy enough to question good enough, you might just get better. We're here for the journey to better.
When you make the #1 shoe in golf, you unlock everything you know about the game. To optimize lightweight support and create superior feel. This is how you advance. This is DNA. Feel advanced.
Prizes and tee gifts for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge provided by Seymour Putters. Hide the red dot. Seymour. MVP Sport, the leading manufacturer of golf training aids. Nikon Cool Shot. Dial in every shot. The Frog Togs Chili Pad. It's all about staying cool. Doug Hendricks Wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman. Performance by design.
Everybody wins.
Welcome back to Winning Golf. Well, guys, you ready to putt for some cash?
Yeah, let's do it, baby. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, my good friend Chris Geiger is going to pull one name out of the hat. That player will then roll 2 dice. Now, the first die will tell us the distance he's putting from, and the second one, how much cash he's putting for. Exciting, guys, because this could be anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. Wow. Sound awesome? Nice. All right. Chris, you are on stage. Please pull one name out of the hat. Who is our lucky contestant at Applecross? His name is Chris Tenari. Chris? All right. Congratulations, Chris. Well, Eric, thank you for holding the dice. Chris, I'm going to let you roll the first one for our distance. It's got to go 4 feet. Let's see if you can roll that baby and see what happens. That's a nice toss, good soft hands, 40 feet, a very makeable putt. And now we have the all-important cash roll, anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. Let's see what you can do here. It's a great roll, and it looks like $1,000. You ready to win some cash?
Yes, definitely.
Let's do it. Chris Tenari is ready to go. I certainly want to mention that this exciting contest is sponsored by our friends from U.S. Hole-in-One Insurance. Chris is putting from 40 feet for $1,000. This should go a little bit left to right. We'd love to see him roll this in for the cash, and here it comes. It's a great setup and a great stroke. This one's got a chance. It's on line. Walk into the hole. If it is, it's in the cup. Oh, my goodness. What a putt by Chris Tenari, inches from $1,000. Well, Chris Tenari from 40 feet, that was an amazing putt. You missed that by about an inch, so you didn't win the cash, but I certainly hope you had a great time.
Oh, I had a blast.
You got it. Well, we didn't give away the cash this week, but the great news is we still have a ton of awesome prizes to give away in the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. So let's get round 1 underway.
Our Winning Golf Skills Challenge will showcase our competitors' short game skills with some challenging shots in 3 preliminary rounds. If they win a round, they win a prize and valuable extra shots in our all-important Survivor round. Our top 2 winners in the Survivor round will compete in an up-and-in competition to determine this week's champion. Round 1 features a 95-foot chip shot that Chris Tenari handles well.
Running it up there. Boy, if this gets to the crest, this one's got a chance, and here it comes. Rolling down towards the cup. Great touch, great speed, and that is winning golf by Chris Tenari.
Chris Geiger chips it to about 7 feet.
He's going with a 9-iron. This is on the top of the crest. It should come down towards the hole, and here it comes. And that's a beautiful effort by Chris Geiger. Well done, Chris.
Frank O'Donnell brought his A game with this tremendous shot to 2 feet away.
Rolling down towards the cup, and look at this touch by Frank O'Donnell. It's got a chance. Wow, what a shot.
But Brian O'Kane steals it with this unbelievable chip.
He's got a good line. The speed looks terrific. This one's got a chance, guys. It's rolling towards the hole. This could go in the cup. Brian O'Kane, what a shot.
Well done, Brian. Up next, Brian O'Kane leads the charge at this 25-foot chip shot.
And just behind the cup, well done, Brian O'Kane.
Joe Gerngross chips it well.
From the first cut, and that's right below the hole. Well done, Joe.
Brian Ossifat sets the bar at 2 feet 8 inches.
Bringing it in low. We'll take that one, Brian.
Chris Tenari coaxing his ball to 2 feet 2 inches.
25 feet with a sandwich and pin high, winning golf by Chris Tenari.
But Mike O'Donnell is an inch better. He takes the round.
Just out of the hole. Well done, Michael.
Round 3 tests the putting skills with this 30-footer that Joe Gerngross had a good feel for.
He's starting it out left side. A very challenging putt here on the 18th at Applecross. And that's just about pin high, Joe. Well done.
Chris Geiger rolls it to just 4 inches away.
And a soft touch going from left to right. If it gets here, it's got a chance. It's picking up speed. And look at this putt by Chris Geiger.
But Brian Ossifat says, I can do better.
He's starting to left. It should come back to the right a little bit. Here it comes. Look at this line. Look at this touch. Brian Ossifat. It's in the hole. What an incredible putt, Brian.
And he sinks it. Can Frank O'Donnell match him?
Left side. This one's got a chance. Coming back from left to right, heading for the hole. It's got a chance. Frank O'Donnell drains it from 30 feet.
Yes, he can. Not to be outdone, it's Eric Vogley.
Speed looks great. The line looks great. It's got a chance. Eric Vogley drains it from 30 feet.
That's 3 in a row in the cup. Unbelievable. Vogley also wins the round in a putt-off. Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
On the tee today, I would like to share a drill with you that could really help your chipping game. Players who tend to top or chunk their chip shots are usually doing one of two things wrong. They're either moving around over the golf ball, swaying, or they're getting very wristy at impact. The good news is I have a cure today with a drill that can solve both of those problems. I like to chip shots from a bunker. What I want to do is I want to get into my chipping setup. So my ball is back, my weight and hands are forward. Now the only way I can pick this ball clean without hitting any sand is if I stay still and don't try and scoop it. So that's the drill. I want to stay very quiet with my hands, keep my body still. Let's see what happens. Well, I think we'll take that one. Boy, if you can chip for a lie like this one, you can chip from anywhere. I'll see you next week on the tee.
The top 2 players in our Winning Golf Skills Challenge Survivor round will advance to compete in a one-on-one up and in competition to determine this week's champion. Players who've won previous rounds have extra shots to try to get it closest to the cup. This week's shot is a 40-yard pitch from the first cut. Frank O'Donnell starts things off.
And boy, he's got a soft touch. It's kicking to the right, coming down towards the cup. And boy, that's winning golf by Frank O'Donnell.
Brian O'Kane pitches it very well.
It got to the crest. It should roll to the right. And here it comes, picking up some speed. And look at this touch by Brian O'Kane. Well done, Brian.
Brian Ossifat is the first to under 6 feet away.
And he got it there. It should come down towards the cup. Will it have enough speed? And that's just about pin high, and a terrific shot by Brian Ossifat.
Mike O'Donnell matches that shot to 5 feet 11 inches.
He's on the left side. This should come to the right. And look at this shot by Mike O'Donnell. Wow.
But 2 players were better. Chris Geiger
with a sand wedge. And boy, this looks good. If it gets to the crest, it should come down, and here it comes. And look at this touch by Chris Geiger. Wow.
And Eric Vogley.
Eric Vogley with a sand wedge. He's hit it on the crest. This should come down to the right, and look at this touch by Eric. This is heading towards the cup. And what a shot, Eric. Well done.
So Vogley and Geiger claim our 2 playoff spots, and will battle it out to determine this week's champion.
This new Tight Lies from Adams is an incredible club. The sole design gets you out of the rough. The hitting area of this club is so much bigger to dig the ball out of the bad lie. The new Tight Lies from Adams. Own the second shot.
Gather with friends and make it a party at PJ's.
With fresh cocktails and a great selection of local craft beer.
Order up our famous buffalo wings,
flavored in your choice of 7 signature sauces.
Philly's #1 sports fans catch every game at PJ Welahan's,
where every seat is the best seat in the house.
Find a location near your neighborhood. Visit pjspub.com.
By now at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, you've heard us say, Joe knows Infinity. Now here's something you should know. Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester have a price you can swing on an Infinity G37. Now just $24,999. Joe Bush has bought a special selection of certified pre-owned Infinity G37 sedans for not $40,000 or even $30,000. Just $24,999. $24,999. Only at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, because Joe knows Infinity.
Prizes for winning golf contestants provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, and e-commerce solutions. Tika Sport Leather, it's how you finish the wardrobe. And by PJ Welahan's Pub and Restaurant. Visit one of our restaurants and make it a party at PJ's. Outerwear provided by FootJoy. Make every day playable with the #1 outerwear in golf. It's time now for the SAP Up and In playoff on Winning Golf.
We're on the 18th green and our 2 finalists are ready to compete for some amazing prizes, a slot in the Winning Golf Championship, and the opportunity to pitch for a brand new Infinity Q50. Now the rules for the SAP Up and In playoff are simple. Whoever gets their ball into the cup in the fewest number of strokes will be crowned our Winning Golf Champion. Our first shot in the SAP playoff will be a 25-yard downhill chip shot from the first cut. Chris Geiger will have the honors. Chris serves as a sales representative for Metro Sales. Well, Chris is going with a sand wedge here, and that's about all you need. If you get this on the top of the green, it will roll all the way down to the hole, and here it comes. Chris Geiger has a nice setup and a beautiful touch, and look at this shot. Under pressure by Chris Geiger below the hole, and that's an uphill putt, and you gotta like that. Well done, Chris. And now it's Eric Vogley's turn to try and battle this challenging 18th green here at Applecross Country Club. Eric is a project manager at Chadwick. Eric is going with a 52-degree gap wedge. Again, just get it on the top of the hill and let it roll. And he does that. He caught a little bit thin, but it's gonna be below the cup. Probably wind up back on the fringe a little bit here. And he'll have an uphill shot from there. Well, Eric Vogley has selected a putter for his second shot, which is probably a good decision. He can putt this up the hill. He has 21 feet. Here it comes. That's a good stroke. It's a little bit above the hole. He's got about 4 feet above the cup. And now it's Chris Geiger's turn. He has 15 feet up the hill. Got a good setup and a good roll. This is going at it. This one's got a chance. Oh, just over the lip of the cup. And Chris will tap that in for his 3. Excellent. Well done by Chris Geiger. Well, Chris Geiger is in with a 3, so Eric Vogley needs to make this to force a chip off. There's the putt. It's coming down. Oh, just to the right of the cup. And Chris Geiger is the Winning Golf Champion here at Applecross Country Club. Congratulations on becoming the Winning Golf Champion here at Applecross Country Club. And boy, you had a great finals. A tough chip from above the hole. You did the right thing by leaving it below the cup. You knocked your putt within an inch. You could tap it in, which is awesome. I hope you had a great day with Winning Golf.
Thanks, Doug. I did. It was an amazing day. I didn't realize it was going to be such a great experience. I had a lot of fun out here with a bunch of these guys, and just thankful to be a part of it. And look forward to doing it again sometime soon.
You got it. Well, Chris, you've already won a bunch of wonderful prizes, but you got some excitement coming because in a couple minutes you will have the opportunity to pitch from only 75 feet for a brand new Infinity Q50. How's your pitching game from 75 feet?
I guess we're going to see. It would be nice to put that in my garage, but if I win it, I think I'll give it to my mom.
Well, that's a great gesture on your part. Well, I've got a great feeling about this next shot, so don't touch that remote. We'll be right back with more Winning Golf.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
That's the thing about better. You can't own it. You can only pursue it. Stalk it. Better is always coming. Or going. It's up to you to decide which. We're here for the journey to better.
By now, at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, you've heard us say, Joe knows Infinity. Now, here's something you should know. Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester have a price you can swing on an Infinity G37. Now, just $24,999. Joe Bush has bought a special selection of certified pre-owned Infinity G37 sedans for not $40,000 or even $30,000. Just $24,999. $24,999. Only at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, because Joe knows Infinity.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Infinity Champions Pitch. Infinity Inspired Performance.
Welcome back to Winning Golf for our final event, the Champions Pitch. Each week our champion will attempt to hole out from 75 feet to win a gorgeous new Infinity Q50. Winning Golf is thankful to have two awesome dealerships, Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, sponsoring this exciting event. Well, Chris has had a great day. He is pitching from the first cut, and he has a gap wedge, a 52-degree club. Let's see what happens. And here it comes. Boy, it's on line. If it gets to the hill, it's got a chance. It's coming down towards the cup, and this is right at it, just a little bit short. That's a great effort by our champion, Chris Geiger. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show from the beautiful Applecross Country Club. I would personally like to thank the Applecross staff and membership for their warm hospitality. And congratulations again to our Winning Golf champion, Chris Geiger. His victory today has earned him a slot in the Winning Golf Championship and the opportunity to compete for an amazing grand prize courtesy of Cleveland Golf. That grand prize includes a round of golf with two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw. Now that is Winning Golf. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next week.
Winning Golf has been brought to you by SAP. SAP, simplifying everything so you can do anything. Learn more at sap.com.
Everybody